Gypsy Rose did her absolute best to try to portray herself as a victim when she announced her split from her husband, Ryan. But the photos and videos that have come out since that announcement tell a entirely different story. You see, Gypsy claims that Ryan is clingy, jealous, controlling. And I'm not here to defend Ryan, but let's be honest here. A day after she announced her split from Ryan, she was already up under some other dude who happened to be her ex-fiancé, and they were out getting tattoos together. Now, when you get tattoos together with someone, that's something that I would consider very serious. And Gypsy, she's accusing Ryan of being jealous. Well, maybe Ryan had a good reason to be jealous, because apparently Ryan's wife was in communication with her ex-fiancé, making plans to hang out and all of this stuff once she kicked Ryan to the curb. I believe that Gypsy knew in her mind that this was always going to happen eventually. So Gypsy can sit here and say whatever she wants about Ryan. And like I said, I thought the guy was kind of creepy to begin with. I'm not here to defend him, but I am here to call out Gypsy's BS. Because what I'm not going to allow her to do is to basically smear Ryan, when in reality, I think that Gypsy is the problem. I think that Gypsy, I don't think that she's that great of a person. That's what we're finding out in real time. And I'm saying that because of how she treats others. It seems to me like other people, men mostly, are disposable to Gypsy. Like, she uses them for what she can, and then she kicks them to the curb. And we've already seen that happen multiple times. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it happen again with this Ken dude that's up under her now. But yeah, like I was saying, she could try to demonize Ryan as much as she wants. I believe that Ryan's feelings, if Ryan was jealous, I believe his feelings were justified. Because it's obvious that she was in communication with this dude. And it's obvious that there's a little something going on between them. This isn't, we haven't talked in years or months and we just kind of reconnected a little bit. No, the day the dude flew into town, they're already getting matching tattoos. And they tried to play it off like it was something innocent. Like, he met up with Gypsy for a couple of hours. They got a tattoo. She confided in him about her problems in her marriage, and then that was it. But that's not the case at all. No, Gypsy Rose has been with Ken for like the last few days now. They're going all over the place, going on dates, going out to eat, getting tattoos, you name it. And it's absolutely hilarious because, you see, Gypsy cited the reason why she left Brian is because Brian was like controlling and had a problem with the amount of time that she wanted to spend with her family and yada yada. And Gypsy's talking about how she wanted to reconnect with her father and her family, and she wanted time to find herself. Now listen, when a woman says that she wants time to find herself, it basically means that she wants to go sleep around and do whatever the hell she wants to do without having to answer it to anyone. That's what that means. For the people in the back, fellas, if your ex or someone you've been dating is telling you that they need time to find themselves, yeah, they need time to find themselves on the next dude's D. I'm just being honest because that's what Gypsy is saying. I needed time to find myself. Well, she found herself up under Ken very quickly. Okay, like literally the next day. Not a month later, not a year later, not 2 weeks later. The next day after announcing the split and leaving Ryan high and dry at his home, leaving her dog behind with him, she's already up under Ken. She never had time to explore herself like she was claiming she wanted to do because this was never about exploring herself. She never took the time to reconnect with her family because in reality, she doesn't care about reconnecting with her family. She cares about reconnecting with Ken. That's what this was all about. This is nothing about Gypsy's personal journey. I know that she likes to throw those words in there and make it sound good. It's nothing about Gypsy's personal journey. This has nothing to do with Gypsy wanting more time with her family. It has everything to do with Gypsy wanting to sleep around and do what she wants. And if that's what Gypsy wanted to do, Gypsy shouldn't have gotten married to Ryan, and she shouldn't have used Ryan for 3 months until getting to this point. But like I said, at first they tried to play it off like, oh, they just met each other for a couple of hours or whatever. No, she's been up under this dude for days now. And it appears to me that she's like purposely going in public, purposely being spotted with this dude. And it's almost like, I don't know, she's like on a humiliation tour of Ryan right now. I want you to look at this photo. Look at her. Look at that smug, evil smile on her face. She just announced that she left her husband like 2 days before this photo. Here she is already walking hand in hand with another man, smiling, making sure that she knows where the paparazzi and the cameras are, smiling. This photo really irks my nerves. And listen, I know some of you may think that I've been mean in my coverage of Gypsy Rose. I've been nice. Seeing photos like this make me reconsider how nice I've been. Just like with the Britney Spears situation, I'll be as nice as I can be for a while, but once a person shows me that they are a complete piece of shiznit, the gloves start coming off. And Gypsy Rose, you know, her situation is confusing. Her situation is complicated. So I try to be understanding, but at the same time, if a person is a garbage human being, a person is a garbage human being. And when I see this photo of her smiling into the camera, holding another dude's hand after she announced that she got a divorce from her husband that she's only been with for like 3 months, just 2 days ago, yeah, this is a complete piece of shiznit. That's what Gypsy is. She's a garbage human being, and she doesn't care who she tramples on. She doesn't care who gets hurt in the process. None of that matters as long as everyone is tuned in to the Gypsy Rose Show. And that's what's going on through her delusional little wombat wallaby mind right now, okay? They call her Possum for a reason, because she is a sneaky little motherfucker, okay? So she's out here smiling at the camera. You know what I mean? And it's just, what? The audacity. It's one thing if you didn't try to play the victim, but how dare you try to play the victim and act like Ryan is this bad, jealous guy, and then you show us the reason why Ryan was jealous is because here you are already with some other dude, and you could try to pretend like there's nothing there. It's obvious what's going on between y'all, right? Now, this Ken fella, I don't know much about him. I know that she was engaged to him in jail and what have you. And, you know, he seems to be one of those types that's like a 2-for-1 package. When you date Ken, you have to date his mom as well. She seems to be in the mix a lot. She's already done multiple interviews. She's weighing in on this situation a lot. She seems to travel with Ken and be with Ken all the time. And I think she should be careful because we know what Gypsy Rose is known for doing to mothers. I don't think any mother is safe near Gypsy Rose. But she's been talking and doing interviews talking about how Ken is better for Gypsy because his intentions are more pure. Everyone's questioning Ryan's intentions, and I question Ryan's intentions as well. But at the end of the day, Ryan was there when Gypsy got out. Ryan was there from day one, buying her clothes, buying her food, having a roof over her head. So I don't know what his intentions are, and I agree that he was kind of creepy and looks like her mom, but he was there. This Ken dude was not. What this Ken dude did is he sat back, he watched the situation play out. He already tried to separate himself from the Gypsy Rose nonsense. But once she got out of jail and he saw, oh, she's doing reality shows. She's on this TV show, that TV show. She's got this book deal. Once he saw that money rolling in, Ken and his mama tried to go ahead and wiggle their way right into Gypsy's life. That's what happened. Okay? Ryan was already married to Gypsy. I don't know how much knowledge Ryan had about how things were going to go once Gypsy got out, but Ryan was already there. Ken was not. Ken watched this play out. He watched the Today Show. He watched the book deal come in. He watched Lifetime announce the reality show. And that's when Ken re-entered into Gypsy's life. And if Gypsy's talking to Ken behind Ryan's back, she's probably talking to a plethora of other dudes as well. And as I've said before, we're just tuned into the Gypsy Rose show right now. It doesn't matter how many people get hurt or disposed of in the process, as long as Gypsy gets the attention that she craves and that she desires. And don't believe her for 1 second if she says, like she said recently, that she wants to live a normal life out of the spotlight. All of that is BS. If you want to live a normal life out of the spotlight, you're not walking hand in hand with another dude the day after announcing your divorce, smiling into the camera, making sure that everyone sees you. And then she's going so far as like, oh, we got to go outside of this store and stand outside of this store and smoke a cigarette. Let's make sure that as many cars pass by and take pictures as possible. Gypsy Rose knows exactly what she's doing. And I hate that there's some people out there who are being fooled by this little freak. I'm sorry, but she is fooling some people, and that's sad because, you know, I really feel bad. I feel terrible for what Gypsy went through as a child. And you would hope that that would form her into a good person, that she would learn from all of the horrible things that were done to her, that she would learn from the manipulation and try to make her life, you know, something positive, trying to do positive things. But that's not Gypsy's plan. All of the, we're going to work for charity, we're going to do, none of that is Gypsy's plan. Gypsy's plan is to do what's happening right now, to cause a lot of drama surrounding her life so the cameras keep rolling. But for now, let me know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, if you would like to donate to the channel, you could do so via Cash App or Super Thanks, or you can help the channel for free by liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. But with that being said, I'll talk to you all very soon in the next one.